Okay, today here we are. We're getting ready to set all the panels, bending all the rebar. As you can tell over here, they're doing all the verticals. They're all sprayed apart at 2 feet apart for the horizontals. They go across, and here they are right here. What they'll do is they'll take all the rebar and they bend them to the wall. As you can tell, the wall goes all around so they connect all together. As you see here, these are wire ties where they're tying it together. So right here they tie, right here they tie. Here's our rebar that's going into the footing, and there's the one right next to it, sistered it right next to it, goes all the way up as tall as 9 feet. So that's as tall as our panels. As you can see over here too, the panels are set all in baskets where they drop all the panels in, and they snap a line. This is our outside wall, so this is what they're going to set. Right over here, they're going to set our outside panel. That's our outside wall, all where these pins are, where they placed them all in the footings. And over here is where they'll be tied in together, because as you can see, we bent it right here. We have straight, vertical ones that are going to be tied together, and they're all going to follow all around here, and this is your whole foundation walls. Every plan is different. Every plan calls for something different. This plan calls for 2 feet of verticals, and that's what this plan calls for. But I mean, you could have every foot, you could have every 3 feet. I mean, you want to just check out what your architect wrote and make sure that the contractor is doing the right job on that, because it's all on the plan, so you can see that. They're starting to put together some panels over there too. I want to show you what it looks like in the panels, how they take these panels over here and they'll put pins right through these like this, and then they lock them with ties that go across here to hold the panels all together, and I'll show you that over there on the other side. I just don't want to get in their way because they're moving along pretty quick. So they take these panels over here like with the machine, and they drop them all in so they can grab them and set all of these, because they're all different sizes, so they can get exactly the walls, how long the wall is, because every wall is not perfect, so they can have fillers and they fill them in and they get that all perfect so that the wall is exactly the dimension that we need for our build and our frame that goes on top. So let's take a look over here. I'll go show you in this, the inside of a wall right now. Okay, over here these guys are setting up the horizontals that go across over here, and they're wiring them all together. Right here is a window, that's why they're not going up to the 9 foot. So they're setting that so the window doesn't go there so they could pour it, and they're picking them all up. Here's a panel I'm talking about. These are the pins that go through over here, and these are the straps that hold the wall together to make our thickness. So it's either going to be 12 inches, or it can be 10 inches, it can be 8 inches with a shelf on top for a brick ledge. And they nail these in there to hold them in so that they're nice and tight. So every pin goes down over here and makes it all nice and tight. And if you want to take a look inside, this is what it looks like from inside. At the end, I'll show you, they take these pins off, they'll all be sticking out of the wall, and they just take a hammer and they snap them. They'll snap them all off. The thickness of this wall is 12 inches.
You like?
And it does not have a brick shelf on it, which is usually 4 inches. And that's a totally different ball game.